What's up, everybody? November is finally over. All the greatness has finally come to a little end, and I am here to bring you my November earnings. Now, like I have said in past videos, I always get a little bit hesitant when it comes to posting my earnings, but this month, I'm pretty excited and I feel like I have a little bit of information that I could share with you guys, and so this earnings video might be a little bit better than previous ones. Now, before I get straight into the earnings, a couple little talking points that I want to discuss with you guys is that I experienced a lot of firsts this month. Now, one of those firsts being my first Black Friday as an Amazon influencer. This was my first time during a peak holiday, during a peak, shopping day, one of the biggest shopping days of the year. And being an influencer, I finally got to experience it. And it didn't let down, it did not disappoint. A lot of Amazon Prime days have disappointed, and a lot of other little small holidays have kind of disappointed me. But I finally think the type of videos that I have made really attract customers during these Black Friday and Christmas shopping times. Now, I'll elaborate on that just a little bit more, but I do a lot of reviews over electronics and games and things that are really good presents. And so maybe during Halloween or Mother's Day and Father's Day, those types of things don't really sell, those things don't really do well. But here in Black Friday and Christmas, I'm really starting to see some of those items sell for me. Now, another first I experienced was I finally, and I don't mean to say this in a bragging way, but I have seen so many people have that one item that just blows up for them. That one item that they're selling, 40, 50, 60, 70 units a day. I have never experienced that. I have never had that before. Maybe I've had an item, where I sold maybe 15 of them at the most, but never have I seen, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and even 90. I had an item sell almost 100, I think it was 98 units in one single day. So that was a real shocker. Obviously, I'm not going to give it away. I'm not going to tell you exactly what that item was, but it fits into my category of, toys, electronics, games, things that, are starting to sell really well this holiday season. The last first for me was experiencing a $400 day. Now, never before have I experienced a $400 day. Now, a little spoiler alert, $426 was my highest day. Now, I'm super excited that that happened this month, and it's a large part to that one item that I have just been selling so much of. So I'm so glad I made a video on that item, and I'm so glad it did as well as it did. It was a total shocker, never would have expected it, and that's just proof that, you should review every item that you have, even if it doesn't look like it's the best product, even if it's not a high dollar amount or there's not a carousel, just review it. If you already have the item, why not review it? That's exactly what happened to me. This wasn't an item I did product research on. This wasn't an item that I went out and purchased. This was just a random item that I had already at home that I just decided to review. So guys, you never know what you're gonna get, and this was a great example of that for me. So now that I got all those firsts out of the way, let me get into my earnings, share my screen with you guys, and let's talk about it. Okay, first up, the very first thing I want to talk about is clicks. I had 36,029 clicks for the month of November, and that came out to 5,008 total items shipped. Now let's skip over the earnings real quick so I can go into the other detail and we'll come back to it. But I added a total of 43 videos to my storefront, bringing me to a grand total of 988 total videos. Now, elaborating on this real quick, not all 988 of my videos are getting me commissions, are earning me sales, and so you really have to keep that in mind. Although this is passive income and it's a great passive income source, a lot of people forget that, your videos get removed. You don't truly have 988 videos up on, product pages, turning you a profit. And so that's really something to take in mind and keep into consideration, because you really have to keep putting out consistent review videos to keep your earnings up, keep your commissions up, and keep sales coming in. My lowest day for the month of November came in the very beginning of the month. The very beginning of the month was kind of low, and then slowly it just shot up around Thanksgiving and around Black Friday and even into Cyber Monday. And then the earnings are still up just a little bit coming into the new month of December. So my lowest day was at the beginning of the month at $40.18. The highest day of the month, I had $426.64. I kind of spoiled that earlier in the video, but that was really awesome to see. And so that brought my average to $147.47 for the month of November. Now, although we had some really high highs, there was a lot of really random small days in the beginning of the month, which kind of hurt the average per day for the month of November. But still, at $147.47, I really am not complaining about anything. Now, coming over to my total earnings for the month of November, we got $4,424.11. So this is my highest month overall. It's not tremendously higher than my other months, but it is higher, and I am pretty excited about it. You know, this was a really weird time. Like I mentioned also earlier in this video, we sold a lot of toys, electronics, games, things that people are buying as Christmas gifts for the holidays, right? So that's really something to think about, because I know earlier in the year, I really tried to switch my focus over to furniture and these higher dollar amount items. Well, coming in at Black Friday, Christmas, Cyber Monday, a lot of people are not focused on furniture during this time of the year. That's a really good reason why you want to have an assortment of videos on your storefront, you know, ranging from categories like furniture to appliances to games to toys to electronics to like books, everything you can think of. Just do a bunch of different things. Really try not to focus just on one specific category, because even though it might sell well during a specific time of the year, it might not always sell well and throughout the entire year, or it might not always sell well during the good times of the year when people are actually cashing out, when people are spending money. And so that's really something to think about, because even though, Black Friday might be over and now we're approaching Christmas, you really have to think about January and February and March, when people are then using their Christmas money or, spending their gift cards. What are these people going to be buying? Are they going to be buying furniture? Are they going to be buying house appliances and, little knick-knack things like that? Or are they going to be looking for, electronics, toys, games, more fun things that they didn't want to spend their money on because it's not a necessity, but it's just something that they want. So kind of keeping that stuff in mind is a good idea. That's just something that I've noticed and I want to take into consideration as well. Now, the last thing I want to talk about here is my totals, because the year is rounding out and I'm really excited to do, a whole 12-month comparison and look at exactly how much money I've made from 12 months after starting this program. But here we are with my current totals. We are at a total of 257,271 clicks. We have a total of 35,190 shipped items. That bringing my total earnings to $25,420.11. And we have a total amount of videos on the storefront at 988. So we're really close to the 1,000 mark. It's been taking me a really long time to get to that 1,000 mark because I'm pushing out videos at a slower pace than when I first started. But this is exciting. This is all good stuff. I finally feel like a lot of those videos and the hard work I was putting in earlier in the year are coming to fruition now during this peak holiday season. So like I was mentioning before, people are going to start using their gift cards, spending their money. So looking into January, February, and March, I still have a lot of hope for those months as well. Now, when I started this program in February, I feel like I could have done a lot better if I knew what I was doing, if I wasn't brand new in the program. And so I'm really excited to see how January, February, and March go as well. So guys, don't get down on yourself. Don't think you missed anything. November was a big month, but there's still a lot of good months to come. I'm really excited for December. I'm really excited for, like I said, January, February, and March. The middle of the year, you know, that summertime, that was really bad for me. I didn't do all that well. So maybe changing my focus and, you know, making review videos for some other categories, maybe more home improvement and furniture type stuff during those months might be a better focus. But I'll let you guys know more on that as those times come around. But this holiday season, I'm really excited about what we have done, the hard work paying off, and seeing some really great numbers this Black Friday. So guys, I hope you guys had a great November as well. I hope your numbers are showing for the work that you're putting in, because I know how discouraging it can be and how it can feel when you don't feel like the hard work is paying off. But guys, stay strong, keep working at it. Good things take time. It's not gonna just happen overnight for you, and just keep with it. Keep making your videos, keep doing product research, keep doing what you're doing. This is a great passive income stream, a great side hustle, and I hope you guys are noticing that. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you stayed to the end of this video, I thank you tremendously. You guys are the best. I hope you guys are motivated, excited, and ready to finish this year off strong. Sorry if this video is not as high energy as normal. The creating reels every day, even though I'm only a few days in, has really been kicking my butt. Content creation is no joke. It's serious, it's hard work, and yeah, it's really taken a toll on me, but don't worry, we're gonna keep going. It's only gonna get easier. Everything starts off hard, and the more work you put into it, the more practice, the easier it gets. So guys, just continue to rock with me. We are gonna do amazing things together, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.